Hey my Cancers, this is TarotBae here with FlirtySavageSpirit. We're going to do your weekly love reading right now. Yes, we are. I'm telling you guys, message has come out for every reading that I have done tonight. So there's a lot of communication that is going down in the boom boom room this week. A lot of messages being sent, a lot of checking your mailbox because, hey, someone may not, or your email, they may not be knowing how to get in touch with you. So they go more of a traditional type of route to try to come back to figure out how to get in touch with you. Sorry. Privileged lady is here. Could be a message that's going to make you a privileged lady. Maybe that African prince that needs you to sign on the dotted line in order to get his $1 million inheritance. Maybe that's what's coming in the mail for you. Let's see. We have mature woman and then we have family room. It's also showing. I'm just going to take the two. Family room is here. Mature woman. I feel like there may be also an inheritance that may come for some of you guys, some of you Cancers out there from like a mature woman or older woman, someone in the family that ends up making you be a privileged lady in some way, shape, or form. Which is strange because, you know, those are general, that's a general message, not necessarily in your love category or sector, but still, unless, you know, you are a sugar baby and you dealing with a sugar mama and she ends up offering you up something that you know, makes you end up being a privileged lady that's here. Maybe somebody's mother, you're someone's mother's choice of a woman, you know, or choice of who her son should actually be with. I'm showing here, and like the mother wants the son to invite you to the family room, to, you know, the family house for the holidays, and you come showing up dressed to the gods, you know, in your quote unquote Sunday's best, and it's like all eyes are on you when you roll up to the place. The mutual energy between the two of you guys are Two of Pentacles rolling straight into Tarot there. So there's a balancing, a juggling, a let's kind of work this out. And I feel like that may be the reason why I was getting like the mom, like you're this person's, you're the mom's choice. That's what I'm trying to say, because this person could possibly be juggling around, or either juggling around the idea of actually, you know, being in a relationship with you. There is something that they're juggling that has to do with something that would be security, stability, something of the sort like that. What is this person juggling? Just off rip. Let's just go there. What is this person juggling? I'm curious. Magician, what to manifest. And then the Devil. So I feel like on the one hand, they are juggling forward movement, you know, being in a powerful love connection, evolving into more. And then on the other side, the other thing that they're juggling is that their psychological belief system of how they feel about, like, maybe relationships, or maybe they used to be a playboy in the past and now it's time for them to grow up, and that's maybe why their mother is coming into play here, because it's like telling them, you know, hey, it's time for you to evolve into a man, or evolve into settling down, and that's why the mutual energy. And it don't just have to be them, it could be like each one of you guys are coming to the conclusion that it's time for us to do something more. Yeah, so ending to some type of old thought process, belief system is here. It's time for us to read and to figure out, like, what's more out there. What is something that's better? The Queen of Swords is represented over here with the air sign Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And this is still being in like deep thought, like, you know, figuring out what it is that we want in this relationship. Star is in reverse. So someone, maybe yourself, was not getting exactly what they wanted in the past from this situation, or you just kind of just thought that there wasn't going to ever be any type of progression between the two of you guys. But now you guys are back at entertaining the thought of what if we move forward. Five of Swords is in reverse here. So an ending of conflict, of fighting, of strife, of bullying, of I'm just here to win. I'm not here to work together. I'm here to win. So it seems like some balance may be coming back to you guys' relationship this week, Cancer. And then we have High Priestess that's in reverse. I'm really kind of getting to that. You or the person that you're dealing with could have been the mistress or the mister, the side piece, or, you know, someone that was very kind of like undercover on the low, not undercover in a homosexual way, but just like no one really kind of like knew. So it comes up with more like we were just here to have fun. But now it's at that crossroads of we're trying to figure out, do we want to do something more? Seven of Swords is also here. So you guys were sneaking around with this person at one point in time. Yeah, you were sneaking around with this person, even though you felt like how he got the jewel in his hand. So even though you may felt like this person may have been the one for you, but it just was kind of more so of like a sneaking around. I feel like someone also in this connection, you guys never got to go any further than what y'all wanted to go, was because like the male got someone pregnant in the situation. In this situation, not you pregnant, but another person pregnant, while y'all were kind of like getting to know each other, or, you know, before y'all was even thinking that y'all were going to even like each other like that. And so they ended up putting a little bit more time on maybe their baby mother, or trying to figure out what was going on, even though you two were still like sneaking around. So that's why I'm getting like heavy influences of this situation at some point was more so a side chick, side dude type of situation than it was like a relationship. Like this was a very, we know what's going on, but maybe the world don't know what's going on. But even though people knew y'all worked together in some way, shape, or form, it wasn't a complete and utter secret. Because for some odd reason, I just feel like for some of you guys, you've been with this person for a long time. But it's just always kind of been like, you know, that old time connection of, you know, Mr. Earl down the street mess with my grandma, but they don't really, you know, come to Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just seems like it's a implied thing. Like people knew, but it wasn't something that is like publicized. Like, and that's the way, and neither one of you guys had a problem with that. Like, you understood that that was the connection that y'all had, and you kind of proceed as it needed to be. But now someone is older, someone is more mature, someone is wanting a family and to be a privileged lady, and they need that. The only way they feel as though that they can get that is by letting go of their old psychological ways of looking, the ways that they looked at relationships and stuff. So now they are in a place of that they are ready to be someone's main thing. You know, you may have been a side thing by choice because you may not have wanted something else. Nine of Wands is in reverse over here. So I feel like that's them with that wounded soldier kind of mentality. I'm going to go another round at the way that I used to be. Like they're ready to give that up. They're ready to stop having to fight for stuff that ain't really necessarily fighting for them. The Hermit is here. So coming back around, I feel like this situation is coming back around in order for you guys to make amends and to give one last try, but really a good try, or your first try at actually being in a relationship. Four of Cups in reverse here. So there was some missed opportunity that was in the past that this person over here regrets, and they are disheartened about. It may have even sent them through like a rethinking process. You could have went in hermit mode before, where your spiritual enlightenment just seems like everything is coming back full circle this week, because Three of Wands is someone that is coming back. You're expecting someone to come back. Could be a Knight of Wands is up under that, like, so a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that's also here. or a air sign, because again, air signs coming up because I shuffled and then that landed on the bottom, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So definitely seem as though I'm definitely getting either someone's mother, grandmother, someone, you know, is boosting you up to the other person, or boosting the other person up to you. They're wanting you guys to give this thing a shot, a chance, trying to put you together. This could also be somebody that is hooking somebody up with somebody, a blind date. And that's how you guys originally met. But for the bulk of the read, for me, is definitely the narrative is you guys have always known each other for years. You're dealt with each other under the same premise of, like, you know, on the low, but you guys was cool with it. You understood your place. You didn't really try to over exaggerate. But now, since you guys are getting older or have gotten older, it's time for you guys to actually visit the thoughts of, do you guys want to try at a actual relationship? Because it does seem like that the relationship would actually work, because y'all do seem like that y'all get along with each other very well. Coming back to waste your time. I feel like, again, this is my deck. So I feel like coming back to waste your time could always be more so of a question, like, are they coming back to waste your time? I don't really feel like that this person, that's their intentions. Their ego is in the way here, or someone's ego is in the way. And I feel like that's the reason why you guys never maxed out your potential in this relationship or situation, because you didn't know what you actually wanted. You was cool with how things were, but you yourself, outside of adding another person in, you just didn't know if you was ready for a relationship. You know how some people just have that mentality that, you know, hey, I'm good by myself, or I need to work on my business, my career, so I don't need the attachment of a relationship. And that's the reason why the ego always is in the way. And any other time that this person may have came back, they was coming back to waste your time. And was telling you that this wasn't it, because you didn't know what you actually wanted from this particular person. But up under the deck, we have gifts, money, or stable offer that's coming. So I feel like this is more so of the past, but in the future, if you decide to and get out your own, if each of you guys get your egos out of the way, that you possibly could have something pretty swanky here. Because there was definitely some indecision that was going on here. Door to personal healing and happiness. So someone with that Hermit as well has made some healing choices to go walk away from this indecision and to want to step into figure out what actually make them happy. And I feel like that you guys are realizing through personal healing that you guys actually do make each other happy. And a contract is here represented by Libra. So Cancers, you could be either asking if you reconnect with this person, it could possibly lead to, you know, something that is an understanding legally, like a marriage, or either a balancing of the relationship of an actual relationship and no longer a situationship. So Libra, not Libra, that's Libra. You might be dealing with a Libra. Cancer, I'm going to leave it here. This was, you know, I hope that this resonated with you. And if this is you, go for it. Please go for it. But hey, if you like this video, can give it a thumbs up. Have you already subscribed to my channel? If you hadn't, pressed that subscribe button down there at the bottom. I love you a long time. See you tomorrow for the dailies, or next week for the weeklies.